What is that guy's spear? It's huge. What is that spear? What's the spear he's using? I want that. That's like a Daughter of the Moon spear. It looks so stupid. Oh, because he was in lunacy mode. It looked big with him. Okay, cool. Where my notification squad at, yo? Where it at? Where you at? Where you at? Guys, where are you? Where are you? Guys, where are you? Guys, where are you? Where are you guys? Yeah, I see you guys. I'm just trolling. So I lowered... I noticed, especially in my Halo streams, anytime I'm doing like multiplayer stuff, that my volume was a bit too loud. So basically, Windows itself had my mic really low, and I cranked that up. That's why lately I've been a lot louder. So I turned myself back down a bit on my mixer. So hopefully, that should it should be a little bit more balanced. Also, yesterday I was just doing some paragon levels, and I got a C3 spear. Yay! I don't have double second stat reroll event though, so it's pretty useless. When we can get second stat reroll, then that will be beautiful. Also, yes, hello. Happy Thanksgiving, Americans. Because it's only Thanksgiving for you. I'm joking, okay? Because Canada, we already had our Thanksgiving in October, when it makes sense. I'm kidding. I'm probably going to be quite mean today. I have been up all night. So I get a little bit, yeah. I love you too, Fat Link. Sorry, Fatter Link. It's not an insult, it's your username. Put the Neon Ninja fast. Most gems Ola. I don't understand. Jessica. I like that name. It's very positive. Oh, so what was it? I still gotta do a video talking about how to make your Lunar Lancer super speedy boy. I was able to break 400 movement speed with my Lunar Lancer. I got a clip of it. The stars aligned, and I ended up having like pyro disc and everything triggered all at once on top of the ring, which is probably expiring. Oh, it's still 5 days. Not bad. That lasts longer than I thought. I mean, the problem is still that you gotta get prime paragon levels every 10 days, but hey, whatever. Oh, okay. So we wanted to do this idiot, and then I need double XP. Also, yes, hi Troon, hi everybody else. I'm sorry I did not say hello, but... Speedy time. Give me that, give me that 5-star dungeon, yo. Oh god, why am I using that tractor? Because I was doing gardening and I completely forgot, and all those plants are probably already dead. Frankly speaking, I was just trying to get them out of my inventory. Can you... Hello? Thank you. Oh my god. Somebody please send help. Like, I'm slowly... Like, you ever have that happen where you're playing another game so much that you get used to its controls? Because that's what's happening to me. I literally have been playing Halo all night. There's something wrong with me. I could have been streaming it, but frankly speaking, I was just getting super frustrated grinding out the stupid event. But I did finish it.
I completely finished the event, and I have my beautiful samurai armor.
Which will make sense to a lot of you why I actually completed the event if I didn't enjoy my time doing it, because samurai armor. That's all you gotta do is put that in a game, and then suddenly it's like, I want it. I'm sorry guys, I'm not gonna be doing club invites right now, because if I can't do club invites during streams, basically, because if I do, Jesus, if I do, then everyone wants an invite, and then I'm stuck here like inviting people one after another. I'm sorry, I know that sounds kind of probably unfair, but Is there a boss here? Yeah, there you are. Oh, don't get me wrong. Even though I'm talking about how Lunar Lancer can be a speedy boy, still doesn't top Neon Ninja. Or does he? I mean, I know Joe's Dino Tamer can get over 400 movement speed pretty consistently. It's just cool that Lunar Lancer can finally break the sound barrier. Hello? Oh. Oh my god, it's lagging today. Jesus. Or should I say Jesus? The cheesy that looked like Jesus. See, that way it's not offensive to anyone. Okay, the hidden stats on rings does last multiple days. Yes, thank God, because I know, if it only lasted a day, that would be pathetic. It's still awful because, like, basically, if you have Patron, you get a couple extra days. But the problem is that it requires a prime loop, right? And how do you get a prime loop? Well, from prime paragon levels. How do you get a prime paragon level? From every prime number. Okay. What's a prime number? Well, it's just weird math nerd stuff, and I don't know why they have it. Because basically what it means is that as we grind further and further into our paragon levels, we're actually going to be getting paragon prime paragon levels less and less and less. Which is stupid, because why should it get harder the further we get into it, right? No, Julian, that was the joke, is it's more offensive for me to say Jesus. I told you, I'm gonna be spunky. I just started. Do you have any tips? This is where if I had a button to, like, have a meme where it would just show, like, I've got over 7,000 Trove videos, bro. So I think you came to the right channel. There's not really anything I can say off the top of my head in terms of like beginner's tips, because I don't know where you're sitting. However, this is a thing. What is happening to my video game? Good lord. I do have some specific, like, beginner's guide videos, though, and I would recommend that you check those out, just because those were kind of closer to when I, like, understood what was happening at the beginning of the game. Like, the problem is that because I've barely had any characters that are, like, you know, there's barely been any new classes to Trove, save for the Bard recently. I don't really have that much experience with what the current grind is in Trove. Because I've been at the end game for a longer period of time than I've been at the beginning. This game, what is happening? Hello? What's the Geo Topside mod? Which one? If you're looking for the one that changes the terrain, just Geo Topside probably, right? Yeah, let's go with that. Whoops, sorry. Was that already? Oh, that was already the objective. Brah. So this right here is pretty much, let's go north. Pretty much the most efficient XP right now is to just do this 5-star quest over and over again. Hello? Grappling hook. And when you do, well, you know what? I want to also change the title to be more comical. Yes, that's more comical. My brain, that's how you can tell that I'm, like, tired or exhausted, because I've been up all night, because literally, like, I started typing and I just Windows XP crashed in my head. Whereas an enemy when you need one. Hello, lag. Oh man, I wanted to trigger Pyro Disc and show you guys my true speed, but I don't think that's gonna happen with how laggy this stupid, stupid video game is. Don't get me wrong, I love Trove, but good lord. How long are you gonna grind today? Well, for at least an hour, because we've got our double XP pot. And that I do not want to waste. I am not holding any key. He just walks up when you are going through invisible blocks. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting too that in a couple days... Oh crap, like 5 days, I guess I'm gonna be starting the Minecraft series. That'll be fun. Because the new update is hitting. November 30th. Yay! Who's excited for some Minecraft? I gotta stream Dragon and Home today as well. Probably after this. Which is that voxel, like, hightailed game. You know. Hello? Look, my bombs are over there. Whoop. Oh my god, this game sucks. I don't know what's with the server today. It's just dying, man. Anybody else getting that, or is it just me? In which case, why? I see that chest down there. Okay, where am I facing? There, north. Good. Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god, stop! Jesus! Am I a living ping pong ball? Good lord. Just bounced me all over the place. Like, cool. What the heck is wrong with this video game, dude? It's so bad today. And I, being up all night, have no patience for it. I think it's also just... Oh my god. I think it's also just because coming from Halo, like, I was dealing with a lot of lag. Well, at one point, and then it kind of slowed down, but it was very, very frustrating. Because lag is... Alright, you guys want to see speed? Not when my ult doesn't work. Can you... There you go. My movement speed is not as high as it should have been, which means that my ring didn't proc, because... Lag? Oh no. The worst dungeon. Fine. You know what? Screw you. Oh good, he like kept me on the ground anyways. Apparently I didn't even jump up. There you go, you stupid boss mod. I don't know why they ordered boss radar, like it just... This dungeon just sucks, doesn't it? Like it's the worst dungeon in the game. So there should be a boss on top and below me. Die, stupid. Where are you trying to run? Chests are still the strongest, though. Can the lag work in my favor and let me, like, just phase through walls? Nah, Tyrant. I'm sorry, dude. I know that there's been a lot of you guys asking me about Warframe and stuff. I don't have a desire to go back to it. It's not my favorite game. Like, Warframe's one of those games... So, this kind of happens with me, where eventually I play a game so much that I just get tired of it. And that's why, like, at this point, I hate Warframe. Like, I absolutely despise it, and I hate the grind. I hate the parasitic design of the updates and everything like that. But... at least I can acknowledge the fact that that game kept me busy for like 200 hours or something like that before I got tired of it. But it's funny, there's some games that I just end up coming back to, and then a lot of games like that where I play it like to the point where I just don't want to anymore, and where I actually dislike it. And that's kind of what happened with Warframe, unfortunately. Funny thing is, I actually think that a lot of it has to do with the movement as well. Like, I just got tired of, like, always having to roll. I don't know. Anyways, why did I come here? Oh, you. That's right. Zoom in on his face. Why are we still here? Is there a mod that auto-collects shadow and above? No. There is an in-game setting that does that. You just go to settings, miscellaneous, and then you can choose it right here. That's a vanilla feature in the game, dude. And then all you gotta do to pick up all the items around you is just hold the pickup button, and then it'll pick everything up. But yeah, that's been in the game for a long time. It's like a hidden feature. It really shouldn't be. The in-game tutorial should actually like teach you that. I guess come to think of it, it's lagging because I didn't realize... Oh, it's only Thursday. I thought it was... I thought it was Friday. God. Help me. I think also with Warframe, it got to the point where it's like, I already had everything I wanted. You know? And it just... I don't know. I had no desire to grind mastery and like do the stupid like story quests and stuff because it got really bad. The intro of the game was fantastic though. And honestly, like I can only play so many grindy games at a time. Like Trove is kind of in its own category just because I've played it so long. It's like I could play it or not play it and it doesn't really matter. Like this is basically like breathing to me. Take that as you will, positive or negative. Joining is never off limits, dude. You can always join me. I hope I'm not in D&D. Let me know if I am, but I don't think so, based on you guys joining me. Oh my god, can you please? Wow, by the time we bombed our way through, the dungeon was done. But anyways, I've been grinding, like I had New World for my grindy game, which I actually got to max level in New World, so I don't know how much more I'm going to play that. Just because that's the thing, like, it's like, one of my favorite things in video games is grinding. There is probably something chemically wrong with my brain, because all I hear is people complaining about like this, that, and the other thing with all these games, including, you know, Trove or whatever. Like all of my favorite games are just grindy. That's it. It's simple. And then the irony is that as soon as I lose that aspect, as soon as I lose like the grindingness, then suddenly I become way less interested. Which I know is kind of weird when we just jump topic from Warframe, which is inherently very, very grindy. But Warframe's boring grinding. But my point, most of all, is like in New World, for example. I know it's not a popular series on the channel or anything, but it's an MMO and I enjoy it. And it's been really, really grindy, right? And then when I got to the end game and suddenly became level 60, it was like, oh, well, now killing enemies is pointless because I'm not gaining XP. And Genshin is kind of doing that to me too, where because of the resin system being in the way and me not having anything else to do in terms of exploration or the open world and stuff, it's like, okay, I have nothing to do in this game because there's nothing to grind. Not anymore anyway. Which is kind of, it's kind of the disappointing part that I'm at with Genshin right now, because I want to play it because I enjoy the game so much, but there's nothing to grind because it's all tied behind the resin system, which basically is just literally waiting 8 minutes for one resin to respawn in your inventory, and you need to have like 20 resin in order to end up doing anything, and 40 for other things. So it's like, okay, cool. I literally log into Genshin and I can do like 5 things and then that's it for the day, whether I want to play the game more or not. Oh, sweet. That guy got Paragon level 11. Nice. And didn't bring me to the dungeon. Yeah, so did the event actually start, Artemis? Because I checked. Oh, yep, you're right. It actually started half an hour ago. I checked maybe like an hour ago. I didn't realize an hour passed by. But I checked and the event wasn't there. I will definitely stream that today. I really want to do an albedo build video because I've had albedo like built for a very long time. But all these other things keep coming in the way. Oh, also the Genshin beta started. And ooh, the next update is actually looking good. It adds like a really cool area underneath Watatsumi Island. That's the thing. Like, Genshin is still one of my favorite games. You want to know why? Because it's a Breath of the Wild knockoff, and Breath of the Wild is one of my favorite games. My God, we're getting the Breath of the Wild sequel this, like, next year. Crazy. And Elden Ring. Oh, give me Elden Ring. That's basically all everything is right now, is just killing time until Elden Ring. And maybe Hytale, but... I finally got to cover that Hytale video the other day. I don't know if you guys saw it. No, I'm already here, my brother. And as much as it was kind of cool to see like some gameplay and see how far Hytale has come, I was not surprised that yet again we had the devs basically giving us no information. Like, I don't know why every single post that Hytale puts out is always just... It sounds like they're just justifying why they teamed up with Riot, rather than actually, like, you know, sharing anything important related to the game. Yeah, I know, dude. Resin's never going to change. I'm not... Don't worry, I'm not sitting there with my goggles on, like, believing that Genshin's going to fix itself. It's not. Like, unfortunately, they literally just... They're pouring their resources into their next game. Because money. And then, oh my god, I don't know if you guys saw the new Genshin character. Now that we've seen leaks, I've seen her in game, and whew. Oof. You know how those, like, certain anime characters, they're, like, you see, like, those memes of, like, those anime girls where... basically all of their guts are like in their throat because there's nowhere it can fit anywhere else. That's basically the newest character coming to Genshin. And I mean, you know it's bad when even the Chinese players are complaining about it. That doesn't happen often. But anyways, who cares? Hey to Brazil. Hello to Canada. I'm kidding. They're focused more on Honkai than Genshin. Yes, I know. They are. See, the problem is that they've got a new Honkai game that they're working on, and they're pouring all their resources that they're making off of Genshin into it. Because, let me remind you guys, that with most games... we're sitting there and we go, oh man, why don't these game devs get it together? You know, these million-dollar corporations or whatever, right? Genshin... Genshin is a billion-dollar company. They made $2 billion off of Genshin in the first year it was available. Does it feel like a game that's being developed by a $2 billion company? No, it doesn't. Like, how much money is Trove making? And Trove actually gets a lot of things right. Ever since, well, frankly speaking, ever since Game Ago took charge. Like, lots of people knock on Game Ago, but honestly, I was there for the bad times. And, yeah. Arnold, no! Don't do the dungeon alone, bro. I'll kill you if you do. Give me speed. Give me speed. My ring didn't trigger. I love when my ring doesn't proc. God damn it. What's my speed at? Not even 300. Come on. Thank you, Arnold. I was just memeing. Whoop. I'm gonna clip that. I was just memeing anyways. I didn't think that you were gonna be rushing through it. I wasn't paying attention. Do you know when Paragon update is coming to console? Tomorrow, dude? No, I'm sorry. I have no idea. Nobody knows. I wish I could tell you when. Sato, see, here's the thing. I completely agree. I hope that you're like a normal human being like me and my friends, because me and my friends, like, I'm not against spending money on video games, okay? I already C6'd a couple characters in Genshin, and I don't, like, regret it or anything. But ever since the anniversary fiasco and everything that they've been doing to, like, not fix the game, I have been barely spending any money on Genshin, and I don't think I'm ever going to spend that much on, like, getting a character to C6. But the point that I'm getting at is a lot of people feel that way, and yet, after they reran the Hu Tao banner, it was their second most selling banner. These goddamn compulsive buyers, dude. Like, people just can't hold off. Like, they would change it if they weren't still making money. But no, nothing's gonna change with Genshin because people are still going to spend money regardless of how much or how little we end up spending. So it's like, okay, well, in that regard, then who cares? Oh my god, we gotta get out of here, yo. The pit of death. Jesus. Oh, wait. Dungeon done. Oh, well, we're done with those 5-star events. That means we're basically done with all the XP. Alright, thanks for coming out, guys. Bye. I'm kidding. So the point is... I love it. Point is that that's actually the fastest XP right there. And then the next fastest XP would be doing delves, but delves are boring, so I'm not going to do delves. Pardon me. So instead, we're just gonna, like, I don't know, chill and just do normal dungeons. That would basically be Genshin right there. Come to think of it. That's the sad thing. That would be just like Genshin. Except I wouldn't be able to keep doing dungeons or doing like anything because you need to have resin in order to even play the video game. The question that I have with Genshin, and the thing that I hate so much about them, like genuinely, if there's one thing that I would pick apart with them, is it's that they're making so much goddamn money. I don't know why they're not like just making the game better or pouring their resources into it. Like, the problem is that they're greedy AF as well as making money. So they're making a killing and then they're spending the littlest amount possible back into the development of the game. And that's the most frustrating part. Because it's like, dude, how much money do you guys need? You made $2 billion in the first year. Like, can you actually, like, you know, it's just, frustrating, man, because I like that game. But as we've already seen with Trove, where we've been sitting playing this game for years and being like, oh man, I wonder if this game will ever reach its true potential. No, it won't. But yeah, exactly. They're already making enough money so they don't need to pour resources back into it. But here's the thing. Here's the argument that I would have towards any AAA company, is that almost every company treats their game the same way. You know, they treat it like their product is fleeting and they're always going to, you know, try to get as much profit without spending anything back on the game, right? Well, my argument is that, could you imagine if there was a game where they kept pouring resources back into it? And guess what? Maybe it wouldn't make as much profits, but it's still making bank. There's not, I'm trying to think other games that have done something like that. Frankly speaking, probably Minecraft, right? That's like one of the only games that's continuously had like proper development. The development is slow as hell because for whatever reason they only have like 5 people working on that game. It's the same as Pokemon. Pokemon is a prime example. The Pokemon franchise is so successful. It's so successful. It makes up like most of Nintendo's profits. And for some reason, they got the same stupid 5 boomers developing every single Pokemon game. That's why they're all just copy and paste of one another. What I'm wondering is, how come they don't have like a team of like hundreds of people working on like the Pokemon games? I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. Oh yeah, you know what? Perfect example, Pastel, with Final Fantasy 14, right? That's the MMO. That's a game where even though I don't play the game, I still respect the hell out of the developers, because that is a game that came out and was so fundamentally broken that they actually bothered to sink their profits into taking the game offline so that they could fix everything that was wrong with the core gameplay. And guess what? Now it's like so successful. You always hear everybody saying nothing but good things about Final Fantasy XIV. I just don't care about tab targeting games. So I have no desire to play it, but at the least I can appreciate those developers. Oh no, I know. There was yeah, that was one of the big things with Genshin, right? Where they had didn't they have that happen recently? Like I don't know much about it. Maybe it's the streamer you're talking about, where they basically paid one of the top streamers to play Genshin and he actually like hated the game. Like he didn't even like do any research at all. It was literally just a paycheck for him. Boop. Which is stupid and annoying. Oh, good lord. Oh, okay. There we go. I am the Tomb Raiser. I am invincible. Go, my children, go. Wait, do I even have like a ring activated on this guy? I do not. I need the other one. I need the other ring. I mean, it's a C2, but hey, whatever. Oh god, no, he's going to kill me. He's doing a secondary spin. You want to hear something funny but true? When Rito made League of Legends and Steam copied it into Dota, since then Riot Games keeps copying Steam games, making them better, quote unquote. Yeah, I mean, wait, what? What do you mean Steam copied Dota? Dota was the first one. League came after. League ripped it off and then started making money from it. Dota, as far as I know, doesn't have microtransactions nearly as bad as League does. Yeah, that's the problem, is lots and lots of games owe their success to other companies that are more ambitious and better at it. Genshin, prime example, literally copies Breath of the Wild, has no originality at all. And, well, they're making all the money and Nintendo's getting jacked. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, Dota was the first one, but technically it was just modded Warcraft 3 maps. And then that's why on Steam it's called Dota 2, because that was the actual, like, official release. But no, League ripped it off and capitalized on it and made all the money. Funny thing is, fun fact, League, I think, this was old news, but I think League made like $1 million or $2 million a year or something, and then there was like some League knockoff on the mobile that made like $1 billion, because that's just what mobile games do. Why is this guy not dead? I don't actually, like, I want to be clear, I don't care about like League or Dota. I hate both of those games. So there's no argument of which one is better. And not in my eyes. The best one is Smite. I genuinely like Smite as a MOBA. That one's actually really good. But that's the funny thing, is that, you know, now that League has stolen the reputation where people think that League was the first MOBA game, which it was not. It's just the most popular one. You guys see that guy's tombstone floating in the air up there? It was floating and just slowly ascending down from the heavens. What the heck was that? Can you die already, please? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, give me my key. This is it. We're doing it. Brum brum. Permatorch. Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys, we got Permatorch. Whoa. That was a waste of time. Did I get a Permatorch? No, I did not. Did I get a C3 Spear or anything? No, I did not. Okay. I mean, I already have one, so it doesn't really matter, but... Yeah, Smite, they keep pumping money into it. They have a pretty good pay model with it, though. So they can. Yeah, we're not, again, we're not having a debate about Dota and League, because I don't care. Both games suck. They're boring. And they last like 40 minutes. You want to know what the best one is? It's not even Smite. Even though I like Smite. You want to know what the best MOBA is? Heroes of the Storm. Yeah, I said it. Because Heroes of the Storm is actually fun. And the rounds only last 20 minutes instead of 5 hours. And you get to play as like way cooler characters because they're from Blizzard games. But yeah, there's not much originality in video games. Speaking of ripoffs, you want to know what needs to be ripped off properly? Minecraft. Minecraft has been ripped off, but never to the point where there has been a successor to Minecraft, which is quite surprising considering how old it is and Minecraft is still relevant. Like, it's like, oh my god. Either Minecraft is that good or gaming companies are just that bad, and I'd like to think it's the latter. It doesn't seem like it's a hard sell to make a game like Minecraft but better. Like, you know? I don't know. That's just me. Vainglory? What the heck is Vainglory? I don't know what that one is. I've never heard of that one. You mean, wait. You mean that shooter that starts with a V? That's like a CSGO Overwatch knockoff? Valorant. That's it. I hate Valorant. Vainglory was called Kindred for the last 5 years. Oh, huh. Yeah, I never heard about that one. No, that's the thing though, Neo, is I would argue that Minecraft is better, right? Because that's the thing, is almost any game, like there's been lots of AAA, sorry, I should have been clear. There's been tons of indie games that rip off Minecraft, but where's my AAA ripoff? Like Fortnite and how it like capitalized on what PUBG was, and well, look how that worked out for them. You know, like my point is AAA companies are just so out of touch with what's actually like fun. And Fortnite is like super scummy. Like they rip everything off. Like didn't they rip off Among Us and then they only like weeks after finally acknowledged that it was inspired by Among Us? Because otherwise at first they were trying to pretend it was their own original thing. But that, like, to me, Minecraft rip-off game, like basically I'm saying, like, where's a AAA company that puts out, like, a super optimized game that's like Minecraft, but actually, like, has more interesting content? Like an adventure game. There's been a lot of games that have had, like, voxel stuff and building. But I'm talking, like, an actual game like Minecraft. I guess closest would kind of be Trove, honestly. Or Hightail, which of course doesn't exist technically. I guess maybe Dragon and Home, but I wouldn't really say that that's like better than Minecraft. Like I like Dragon and Home just because it's grindy and I'm stupid and I like games like that. They make my gorilla brain go burr. But I could still say, yeah, Minecraft is a better game. Yeah, don't, like, I'm not here to debate anything about Fortnite. Like, if you're into it, you're into it. Go ahead. I hate it. I can't stand Fortnite. And not necessarily because of its reputation. I tried to get into it. I just really don't like it. Yeah, Pixark, I guess. But Pixark, yeah. Pixark technically is just a mod of Ark, though. Because that company is, like, a has-been. Like, literally, I have no hype for Ark 2 at all. I'm expecting it to just be like some fancier graphic version of Ark that probably is way worse. Hey, Matt. Yeah, I already got a C3 spear off camera, actually, when I was grinding paragon levels yesterday. But the second stat on it sucks, so we gotta wait until a second stat reroll event. So I'm not using it. Yeah, I've played Lost Ark. I don't think it's gonna be any good. Like, Lost Ark is flashy, I'll say that. But even playing the beta, I could tell how much they're gonna monetize it and how little actual fun gameplay there is, because they want to drag out the content because they want you to spend money. And yeah, I kind of lost interest in it. It's cool that it's gonna be free to play Diablo, basically, but yeah, who knows? Like, I'm hopeful for Hytale, but at the same time, I'm not getting my hopes up, if that makes sense. Like, I'll definitely play it when it comes out, and hopefully it's as good as they're making it out to be. And I think it's in good hands. I think that those developers, like, they're indie developers, and it's their first game, so they're gonna actually, like, you know, make a good game, I think. It doesn't seem like they're just in it for the money, is what I'm saying. Do you like story-based games like Stanley Parable? Yes and no. It depends. It's really difficult to rope me into a story. Like, even Mariko and I have been playing It Takes Two. And the only reason I'm even playing it is because it's, like, nominated for Game of the Year on so many lists. And I was like, why? What is this game? And I assume it's because of the story, but honestly, like, we've been skipping the story because I just find it so boring. Like, I understand the premise, I understand where it's going, I understand that it's probably going to end up having an overall positive, sincere message, but it's just so, like, slow that I just lose interest immediately. Like, the story's got to rope me in immediately and not have, like, annoying characters, otherwise I just don't care. But that's because I'm a freak and I've been playing too many video games. Have you thought about playing Elden Ring? Bruh, what do you think I'm doing right now? Do you think I'm playing Trove? Wrong. I'm killing time for Elden Ring. Dude, you have no idea. I've been hyped for Elden Ring as soon as it was announced. I already have videos on Elden Ring. Well, I don't have many videos on Elden Ring, but I got like a couple talking about it. Most of all, just reacting to the recent gameplay and stuff. I am not going to watch anybody else that I saw playing the network test for Elden Ring. Nope, 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 nope. I click that and I say, do not recommend this to me ever again, YouTube, because I don't want the gameplay spoiled for me. I want to experience all of that goodness for myself. And I was not invited to the network test. Because I don't play Dark Souls games regularly on the channel. I mean, I played Dark Souls 3 and I loved it. But no, genuinely, Elden Ring's probably one of the most hyped games for me right now. Like, legit. I'm so incredibly excited for it. Here's the real question. Can I get rid of these items and go back into my portal before the dungeon is done? Yes, we did it. Victory. No, Turtle. I'm memeing about it. I don't actually care. I wasn't expecting to get into the network test for Elden Ring, but the real thing that I think pisses me off about it is that, I don't know, I don't like favoritism, you know? Like, it specifically said that nobody was allowed to stream, like, Elden Ring or share footage of it. And then here you got all of these people playing the network test, and they were just streaming it and recording it and everything. And it was like, in that regard, I get frustrated because it's like, oh, so I could have covered it. Because back when I was, you know, under the impression that I had to be a good little boy and not actually share any information about the Elden Ring network test, I thought, oh, okay, well, it doesn't matter if I get in or not because I can't record it anyway. It would just be from my experiences. But then when I heard people were actually like playing it, it was like, why? Aren't they going to make a Dark Souls 3 remake? Nah. Maybe they're gonna make like some like remaster where it looks fancier, but I don't think they need to. Dark Souls 3 is pretty timeless and it still looks really good. Right now they're focused on Elden Ring. I think that they've got a company working on the Bloodborne remake, if I'm not mistaken. But they haven't necessarily like talked about that publicly. Which I tried. Whoa. What the heck? Stupid game. I actually tried I tried Elden Ring, or I tried Bloodborne the other day. It runs terrible on the PS5. It never had any PS5 upgrade where it goes to 60 frames. So it literally is running at like 20 frames and it has like insane motion blur. And so I don't know. I wanted to try it. I wanted to get into it, but it was just like, oh. If they remaster Demon Souls, why not Dark Souls 1 and 2? Because Dark Souls 1 already had a remaster. Dark Souls 2, I would expect maybe more than likely. But that was a remake from the ground up, not a remaster. And I just don't think that they would, because with Demon Souls, that game was like ungodly old. You played Sekiro? Yes, it is one of my least favorite games in existence. I'm not even kidding. I absolutely hated Sekiro. That was one of the worst Souls games I've ever played. It was just a boss rush. It was not fun. There was no RPG elements. You couldn't go into multiplayer. And Sekiro, the main character, was the weakest, most pathetic hero I've ever experienced in a video game. Everything kicked his ass. Everything. The balancing was also god awful in Sekiro. It was all over the place. Nobody else wants to ever admit it because everyone like loves Sekiro so much, right? And it won Game of the Year and all this, but I hated it, dude. It's like even at the beginning of the game, you end up fighting a boss like almost immediately as soon as you go through the first gate. And then you already start fighting another boss, the ogre, who is extremely unbalanced for like how early on you are in the game. But no, I had a Sekiro series. I forced myself through that game. I cheated on the last boss because I thought it was funny, and then everyone yelled at me saying get good. So I ended up replaying through the entire game, got to the final boss, and then I beat it again on camera just to shut everyone up. Of course, nobody watched that video. But I hated Sekiro. I've played it enough to know that I strongly dislike it. Like, I did not have fun with it at all. It's just too grindy, but not in a good way. Like, not a good kind of grind. With Dark Souls, it's like, at least after a while, if you're getting your butt kicked, it's an RPG, so you can grind and get levels and get gear and stuff like that. Later, gamer. And so you can kind of, I don't know, force your way through it, I guess. I don't know. That's just my opinion towards it. I just strongly disliked it. Anyways, I'm sorry I went on such a tangent with Sekiro. Good lord. I just despise that game so much that I just can't help myself. Oh, where is this boss? Oh, you. Well, you're not part of the dungeon, but I'll still kill you anyway. Is this objective done? I'm assuming. I'm gonna say that it's done. Right? Yeah. Yeah, it's totally done. Yeah. Monster Hunter's not my favorite. I acknowledge why it's such a good game, but I don't know. I couldn't get into it. Repeating levels over and over again just so that you can get better gear to fight the next monster so that you can repeat that over and over again is not a formula that I like. It's kind of the same as Terraria, where it's like, don't get me wrong, Terraria is a phenomenal game and I loved my playthroughs of it. It was a lot of fun. But there's a lot of like needless grinding and balancing issues, I would say, with Terraria. Or maybe not balancing issues. It's just the way that they balance it, I'm not the biggest fan of. Where it's like, oh, cool, you just got to hard mode. Well, get ready to be underprepared for every single boss, because in order to get gear that makes it so that you can actually defeat the boss that you're currently fighting, you have to defeat the boss like 20 times so that you can end up getting the gear that helps you to defeat the boss. Oh, now you're at the next boss. Which I guess isn't, like, I want to be clear, that's not necessarily a criticism of mine, it's just a gameplay loop that I don't care for as much. Where? Ugh, Jesus. No, I didn't play the old Resident Evil games. I'm not planning to. I'm waiting for the RE4 remake while I'm also currently playing the RE4 VR, which is actually a lot of fun. Yes, I did play Divinity Original Sin. I actually really like that game. I don't think I ever played it on the channel. Did I? I don't know. I used to play a lot of weird games on the channel. Because I generally like really weird games. Yeah, I'm maining Lunar for now. Just because it's fast and it's fun and it's... I don't know. Whoop! Is this objective already started? Good. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hiya! I don't even know what Minecraft story mode is. And like I said before, I'm not the biggest fan of stories in games. It's like if the gameplay is tight enough and the story is like bearable, which most of them suck. I don't know. I don't generally give the story much of a chance. Even when people are like, oh my god, the story's so good. And then it's like, okay, I'll try. But no, don't worry about Minecraft story mode and stuff like that, guys. When the Minecraft update actually comes out, not the snapshot, I'm gonna start up a Minecraft series again. Hopefully, the plan is I'm gonna set it up so that I'm on a server with a couple buddies of mine, and then I'm gonna most of all be doing it as like a, I guess, a stream / recorded series. I don't know yet what I'm gonna do with it. No, I know of Factorio. It's not my type of game. And Stardew Valley is cool, but I'm not the biggest fan of Harvest Moon games. Like, I'm pretty content with the games that I've got right now. I'm not necessarily looking for suggestions, guys. I mean, if you're curious about my feelings on certain games, okay, cool. But generally speaking, I'm really happy with where the channel's at right now. And, otherwise, the only real games you can watch out for on the channel in the future is the Halo campaign, because I'm actually loving the multiplayer. I don't care who watches it or who doesn't watch it. I'm actually genuinely enjoying it. And the campaign actually looks pretty dope. Minecraft, after the update hits, I'm excited for that. I was more excited when the Warden was coming, and then they delayed that until next year, and then I was really mad, but whatever. I'm not the developer of Minecraft where I can only put in like 2 things each update, but hey. And then otherwise, I guess just Elden Ring, right? Elden Ring, maybe the new Horizon game. I'm not the biggest fan of the Horizon games, but that new one does look dope. However, it comes out around the same time as Elden Ring, so I don't know if I want to be playing 2 different open world games right now. Dying Light 2, whenever that comes out, they keep delaying it. Even though they keep saying, alright, we finally got a release date, guys. Whoops. Yeah, I saw the last Minecraft event stream. And really excited about the new stuff that they got coming, like with the Warden and his underground lair and everything. But I didn't know that they were going to delay the Warden to have him come out with like a full update. It was like, come on, dude. The only reason I was excited about the next update was the Warden. And then they delayed it, and it's like, oh man. Now we're gonna have to wait another year for an update. Will Silk Song ever release? Which one's Silk Song again? Oh, right. Silk Song. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about that one. I never played Hollow Knight. Lots of people always suggest it, and I'm sure I would enjoy it. Because Hollow Knight actually looks dope. The funny thing is that what keeps me away from Hollow Knight is the art direction. I don't really care for the whole black and white thing. But the fact that it's a Metroidvania that's got some Dark Souls elements seems right up my alley. It's just I don't really have the time. I mean, I have Xbox Game Pass because they gave it to me. And, not them. I ended up getting like 3 months of it for free, and it was like, oh, okay, cool. And Hollow Knight is actually on that. So I've actually got a big list of things to do kind of thing. Forza, the new Forza is actually on it as well, which the funny thing is that I didn't even know Forza was as successful as it was. Like, I knew Forza had fans, but I didn't know it was like... apparently it's like the best-selling Xbox game, like, period. And it's like, what? Really? For a car driving game? Cool, I guess, but... Well, we're almost done with our double XP here, guys, so... I'll kind of chill and answer a couple more questions if you guys got any before we call it. Because otherwise I gotta stream some other stuff. Gotta do the Genshin event, and then I want to stream Dragon and Home if I can before I end up going to bed, but we shall see. Whoa. Hello? Can I... You know what? Screw this dungeon. I'm not going in there. I don't care. Yeah, I'm not saying anything against the Forza. Yeah, I guess if the Xbox is bundled with Forza, then maybe that's why so many people like enjoy those games. Because the newest one is the like top selling. But hey, Swuff, what up, gamer? Imagine going to bed in the middle of the day. That's my normal life. No, I've been on a pretty weird schedule lately. How much are Sky Gold coins? Sky Gold coins? You mean those scam coins that you can literally just buy for Adventurine? And people sell it in the market for insane prices for some dumb reason? Is that the ones you mean, or are you talking about something else? Like the Gonda token. Those are like a meme currency in the game. I don't know why people still trade those. Ah, yes, Tyrant. Ah! Can you host a Minecraft survival server for us? Gonna do a hard pass on that one, my dude. I'm sorry. I've tried hosting Minecraft servers in the past, and it's not something that I want to do. It's also more expensive than you think in order to host a server that has more than like 10 people. Like, if all goes well, my buddy's gonna host it, and so more than likely I'm gonna be on at weird hours, and it's just kind of, it's like I really, if anything, want to have the option of playing multiplayer, even if I'm not always playing with others, because I just think it would be a little bit more interesting than a single player world. I mean, don't get me wrong. Single player world would be cool, but I don't really have much of a desire to... I don't know. Maybe I'll do like a single player, but it's like, if I ever play single player, I always just get bored with Minecraft and quit. Just not my favorite game. Most of all because there's not as much like dungeon grinding and stuff, you know? Like, usually my experiences with Minecraft is just, oh, okay, I finally have good enough resources to make a house, and then I go into the nether, and then I get bored. Like, I've never actually, like, beaten Minecraft. I don't even think I've ever been to the end, even though I've seen, like, plenty of playthroughs of the game. Yeah, I guess Windows 10 edition of Minecraft is alright, because you can always just have people go into the world, right? But, eh. I'm not gonna play that version, because that version kind of sucks. Like, it's optimized very well. But in terms of, like, gameplay and content, it kind of sucks. I don't know. No. I'm not taking suggestions about modded Minecraft, guys. The longest that I have played Minecraft was with mods, though. My favorite one would either be the Winecraft server, or for just normal generic modded would be the roguelike dungeons and adventures. That's probably one of my favorite. However, my biggest problem with modded is that it's always so unbalanced. What's this? I'm actually doing the 5-star dungeon that sucks? Yoink. Oh my god, my game is starting to die again. Help. How much more XP do we got? Oh, you know what? We actually got a couple paragon levels. Sweet. Oop. Why am I going for this boss? Doesn't give XP. What's wrong with me? Ah! Jesus. Brum brum. Right? Oh, you mean like when Paragon's coming to consoles? No. Nobody knows, dude. It's just gonna come out when it comes out. I would assume December. If I had to guess. They should hopefully try and push it before the end of the year, but it's a pretty big... It's a pretty big update in terms of the code, so I don't know how long it's gonna take them. But... we had... oh, sorry, you were trying to invite me to a 5-star. That's okay, bro. Don't worry. Ugh. Die. You don't seem to be able to trigger lunacy when in the air. Or at least it's not doing that from me. Which is odd. Hi-ya! Did my ring finally trigger? Whoa! There we go. Doesn't seem to trigger often today. I don't know why. Did they make a new max level? I can't tell. Yes, so I've got videos that talk about it in more detail, but in short, they made it so that when you get to level 30, then you begin getting paragon levels, which don't do anything for your stats. They literally just give you a resource that you can use to craft, get this, crystal rings. Do we need crystal rings? No. Is there anything in the game that's strong enough that you actually need crystal rings? Not really. Delves, I guess, but delves are just so boring that it doesn't matter. But yeah, that's what the paragon levels are. They're basically infinite levels, which is nice, you know. At least it gives me another number to grind. I think that every video game needs to have infinite levels, because otherwise, whenever I get like max level, usually that's when I lose interest. Trove for so many years for me has been, oh, okay, well, I can't get levels anymore, but I can keep getting resources. I can collect items, right? That was as much excitement as I needed, frankly. Go, 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 go. You gotta go, man. Go, 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 go. My XP pot's about to run out. Doing max damage, by the way. Just casual Lunar Lancer second hit, just max damage. 100 mil each hit. I'm just quite proud of that. This character is like so much stronger, dude. Say what you will. I still find it so odd that some people like don't like the rework. It's like, why? Oh no, my XP pot ran out. But we're really close to our level. Alright, let's get our level. Also, I'm too close to the edge of the world. And I need pots. And I need to get rid of this. Yeah, in short, like every Paragon level, you get like just a resource item that is used for crafting crap. It's not exciting at all, the way it's been implemented. But at least most of the items you get from Paragons are tradable. So that alleviates a lot of my complaints with Paragon levels. Whoopsie daisy. We gotta go north a bit. Oh, underground cave. No. Gross. Stop playing when I got the Adventure Box costume for Vanguard. Yeah, that's usually how it goes, right? If you end up setting up a specific goal, then you get that goal done. And then usually, like, it's kind of dangerous because once you achieve that goal, you might be done with the game. That's happened to me with a lot of other games too. I think Warframe kind of is one of those games where I got everything I wanted. And so it was like, why am I still playing this? I'll say, hey, Scythe. When Revenant got the revamp. Yeah, Revenant, see, like, even though the Revenant rework is good, I would argue, and actually made the character way stronger and more viable, I could understand not liking the rework because of how weird it made the playstyle. I don't know. I've always kind of found Revenant boring, but especially after the rework where you're just reliant on your spears, it's just like, Yeah, fashion frame. Well, that's the thing too. I already got my fashion frame, and fashion frame can be expensive if you're going for the prime loot. There we go. Sweet. Done. Not enough space in your inventory. Why? What is the problem here? Is it because of my battle? Yep. Season 2 box. Bomb Tanza or whatever. Okay, let me unfavorite that because there's no point ever grinding that tome again. Imagine putting a limit on the amount of resources you can get. Cringe. No, genuinely, I detest that. Well, I got some prime pinatas we could throw down. Ew, 2. Okay, never mind. Let me throw them out. Jesus. Can you open all these? Thank you very much. Please. And let me put these extra idiots away. I mean, you guys don't need to be like excited at all for these Paragon pinatas. We've already literally proven that the guest gets nothing from these pinatas. Nothing at all. It's only the host that throws it down that gets a lot of stuff. And not even a lot of stuff. Barely anything. Look at that. Oh my god, I got 1400 Glim. Like these devs, dude. Do they not realize that Glim is garbage to me? Glim is garbage to everyone. Oh my god, I'm so glad to see that the barb still glitches out. Wow, I got 160 Viridium. Like, at least make them give me something that's actually useful. I mean, at least we got one of the boxes here, but still, dude, like, come on. So bad. Yes, I know most games do have a large resource cap. That's kind of my point, though, is Trove, Trove does have a cap, but the thing that's disappointing is, my brain. The Bomber Royale, they recently put a cap on it where you can only carry 300 coins each, and with that trade-off, they also made it so that nothing in Bomber Royale is tradable. Wah, wah, wah. I don't know why, so now Bomber Royale is useless. Because you don't even get XP in it anymore either. It's so stupid. And now this is just sitting here doing nothing. And there's nothing I can do about it. I can't even spend my bomber tokens. You wanna know why? Because I already have everything unlocked, and you can't get tradable versions of them anymore. It's terrible. I need Glim. I'm one of those weirdos that does the gardening. Yes, but my argument is, do you think that it's worth it to grind over an hour's worth of paragon levels so that you can get 1600 Glim? No. Nobody does. It's terrible. Like, if it's gonna give me Glim, give me 10,000 Glim. Bomb boxes. Shh. Now. Anyways, guys, that's gonna do it. Thank you so much for coming out. I sincerely appreciate it and hope you had fun. I'm going to be streaming some other stuff today, but I'm going to take a little bit of a break, then probably stream Genshin, and then if I'm not super duper zonked and tired, I'm going to stream Dragon at Home. Otherwise, I'll probably just play Halo until I fall asleep.